Hello everyone, this is Niemur Rahman Emon. You may also know me as NK, the founder of the Legends of Galaxy, which is a non-profit and non-government online forum for the development of the youngsters of entire galaxy. Thank you very much for joining me. So today I'm going to talk about a really important topic. So if you enjoy this video, don't forget to subscribe my channel and like, comment, share and stay with me. Alright, so over here you can see some series of letters which are actually bound with two single quotation. Now you may be predicting that these series of letters doesn't make any sense. It's just a random series of some letters, but basically according to the dictionary it's a meaningful word. Whether you believe it or not, it's one of the longest words of dictionary. So I'm gonna give you a challenge, and the challenge is you have to pronounce this word, and you're going to have 10 seconds to pronounce this word properly. So your time starts now. Alright, so I think some of you may be able to pronounce this word in a proper way, but some of you weren't able to pronounce this word. So don't need to worry. When NK is here, don't fear. So let me make it a little bit easy for you. I'm gonna actually break this word into some syllables for your easy pronunciation. So let me do that. Alright, so over here you can actually see that I've created some syllables using red underline. So over here we have got a syllable which is super, then we got Cali, and then we got Fragilistic. So we can actually join these two things and it becomes fragilistic. Oops. And fragilistic. Then here we have got expially and docious. So if we combine this, we get expelliarmus. So now you can pronounce this word like this way: supercalifragilistic expelliarmus. So in a word it becomes supercalifragilistic expelliarmus. I'm gonna repeat that again, and the correct pronunciation of this word is supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Oh my god, that was awesome. Alright, so I think some of you are having trouble, having a lot of pain in your mind. So I don't want you to feel trouble by seeing this video. Anyway, let's move ahead. So today our point is pronunciation matters. Now through the video you're going to learn something exclusive thing, and at the last of the video you're gonna have the clear idea about the pronunciation, I mean the standard and correct pronunciation of English language. Especially for the non-native speaker, this video gonna help you a lot to understand the correct pronunciation mechanism of English. So stay with me. So at first I'm gonna talk about word stress. When used in the context of linguistics, word stress essentially refers to the syllable a word that's emphasized the most. Some language like Spanish use accent marks to show stress, but English offers no such easy trick. stress is very important when speaking English because a word can entirely change meaning depending on where you put the stress. For the purpose of the examples here, I will divide syllables with dashes and show stress with bold text. Consider the word context, and so this context, if you consider that, which has two syllables, con and test, so you can either put stress on the first level or second syllable, which would be as follows, like contest. Now here in using this diagram, you can understand this matter. Like here, I'm actually giving the stress on con, and I'm actually not that much giving stress on test. So it sounds like contest. So the meaning of contest is a noun which means competition, and we have got another contest which is actually pronounced like this way. Here we are not giving any kind of stress on con, but we are giving the stress on test. So it sounds like contest, which is a verb and it means to complete. So the word with stress on the first level is a noun that means a competition. The word with stress on the second syllable is a verb that means to oppose or to compete. Note that in this case the word stress not only changes the meaning of the word but also the part of speech, like noun versus verb. The next thing is intonation. If you don't raise or lower your voice at certain parts of each sentence, you sound like a robot. Intonation involves the rise of your voice, and when speaking in full sentences, incorrect intonation can change the meaning of a sentence or just sound very strange to native speakers. It's especially important for conveying feelings or adding nuance to sentences. For example, think about the sentence, "Why are you home so late?" Well, imagine an angry woman waiting for her husband, and at a late night, after arriving his husband, he becomes usually so much angry, and she becomes usually so much angry, and that's actually natural part of process. So by being angry, this woman gonna say that, "Why are you home so late?" or "Why are you so late?" like this way. But she's actually expressing herself like she's angry. But if she do like this way, "Why are you so late, my love?" No, that's not the correct way. So this is the actual way, the correct or standard way to show that expression and conveying your feelings. So intonation is a really important thing, especially when you're speaking in front of a native speaker or you're trying to communicate with a native speaker. Intonation is must. So here we can see, "Why are you so late?" You have to actually intonate that like this way. "Why are you so late? Why are you so late?" If you say in an angry manner, but if you want to say in a lovely manner, so you can say like this women. You can follow this, like, "Why are you so late?" But as the perspective is you are in angry, so this one is correct, but this one isn't correct. This one is wrong. So follow this rule to avoid the intonational problems. So now I'm going to talk about the most important mistakes to avoid for perfect pronunciation. At first, I'm going to talk about pronouncing heteronyms the same way. Now, some of you are thinking that what the hell heteronyms is? Don't need to worry. It's a really common thing, we all know that, but the name is a little bit extraordinary, a little bit uncommon. But don't worry, in a while you're going to have a clear idea about heteronyms. So let's see. Yeah, so our first example of heteronyms, let me tell you something about heteronyms. Heteronyms are used like the words that spell exactly the same but mean different things. Like we have got homophones in English, so the homophones is they're spelled differently but pronounced similarly. But in case of heteronyms, they're spelled similarly but pronounced differently. Like here we got the word read versus, you can actually pronounce this read, but in case of heteronyms, this R-E-A-D word becomes read in pronunciation. We know that the past person, the past form of read becomes read, and also the past participle from read becomes read. So this read or read, they are the heteronyms. So read is the heteronym of read. So you have to actually become very conscious when you're pronouncing this kind of heteronyms in English. So you can't actually say read when you're speaking in the past tense. On that time you have to pronounce these read. Don't use read. So another thing we can get refuse and refuse. These are also heteronyms here, and here we can actually see that these heteronyms also create a great effect in case of parts of speech. Like this refuse, which is a verb, and this refuse is a noun. But though they are spelled in a similar way, but they're pronounced differently. So for example, Dad refused to give me money. That's so sad. Sheesh, this refuse pie is smelling badly. So here, refuse means if someone actually rejects to do someone or to give someone, there you can actually use this refuse, which is a verb. But here, refuse, which is pronounced refuse. Refuse pie, which means this pie has been spoiled. So you have to memorize this thing. Alright, so let's move ahead. Pronouncing each vowel similarly. Now, that's also a terrible problem. English vowels can be complicated with just one letter having many different sounds. For example, here we have got 3 common words, but most of the time we actually pronounce it in the wrong manner. So if I give you the challenge to pronounce these words in the correct way, so what are you gonna do? You've got 10 seconds to make a correct pronunciation of these 3 words. So your time starts now. Okay, so I think I hope that you have successfully pronounced this word in a correct manner. But if you aren't able to do that, so let me do it for you. So at first, let me give you the pronunciation of these 3 words. In the dictionary, you can see the phonetics alphabet. By using this phonetics alphabet, you can actually know about the correct pronunciation of every word. So if you haven't any idea about this phonetic alphabet, you can check out my playlists of phonetics and there you're gonna have a lot of idea about this phonetic alphabet. So in this video I'm not gonna show you any kind of phonetic alphabetical tutorial. Okay, so those videos are highly recommended if you want to get good comment over English. Okay, so here we got love. Here you can see this sound, so it becomes love. But over here, when we are talking about cove, it becomes O. It's O sound, so it becomes cove. And here we have got another common things, OVE, OVE, and OVE, but it becomes move, oo sound, the long oo. So love, cove, move. Here we got a sound in love, love, and we got O sound in cove and oo sound in move. So I hope you got it. It's a really easy thing. You have to just find out the other thing from the internet or wherever, and I'm gonna give you the cheat sheet in the description. So don't forget to collect that cheat sheet, and I'm gonna also give you the worksheet, which these two sheets are gonna help you a lot. So don't forget to collect these two sheets from the description. Okay, so if you just follow these techniques and practice regularly with your friends, or you can do it actually with yourself, you're gonna have a great skill in English. One of the most important factor in English is TH factor, which is actually sound like factor. So we have actually got two kinds of TH. Number one is voiced TH. For example, here we can see then, that. So then, that. This TH are voiced. Like we're actually, it's actually vibrated like. So if you do that, if you pronounce these words like then, that, like this way. And another TH is voiceless, which is actually sound like. If you touch your upper teeth with your front side of tongue, so you can get the sound as like a snake a little bit. So for example, here if you pronounce these three words, these three words sounds like this: path, math, and thanks. Path, math, thanks. So here we got the voiceless TH, which is, and if you use this voiceless TH into the word, so it sounds like path, math, and thanks. The last and most important technique that you need to remember always is silent letters in English. You can't actually avoid this if you want to become a great speaker in English. So let me tell you some examples for your better understanding. So here we've got some words, and I have actually marked the letters with red color. They're gonna be silent. I mean, they're gonna be eliminated from our pronunciation. So here we got G-E-N-E, and it's the gene. We know the gene. And here we've got badge, B-A-D-G-E. You can't actually pronounce this badge. No, this D is totally silent here, and you're actually saying badge. And here we've got handsome, not handsome. No, it's handsome. H-A-N and then S-O-M-E. But when you're gonna write this word, you have to write D. But in case of pronunciation, you don't need to actually pronounce the D. You can just say handsome. In similar way, Wednesday and the most common thing, island. We all know that. So this is the correct way to pronounce silent letters. So there are a lot of examples of silent letters, so you have to actually get it from online or from my cheat sheet, or you can use a book to know about it in a detailed manner. Then after that you need to have a procedure of practice. I mean, practice in a regular basis, not just practicing 1 or 2 days and let's just forget everything. No, you have to actually practice every techniques, and you can actually repeat this video over and over. That will help you a lot to understand the proper thing. Alright, so thank you very much, and I hope that you actually enjoyed this video very much. And if you want to have many more exclusive video like this, especially when it comes about the digital skill, there is no age to learn. So stay with me and you're gonna have a lot of amazing, extraordinary and awesome things. So don't forget to subscribe my channel and like, comment, share, and in the comment box tell me what's your demand, and I'm gonna create exclusive videos on those topics. So thank you very much and adios.